What's going on, guys? Amir here from Adonis Athletics. Today here for another little tip, something that I noticed last week. It was on Saturday. We put on this massive, huge day, which was like the Adonis Athletics train day, and we ended up getting like a massive response. We had I was expecting maybe something like 20 people, but ended up being like 45, 50 people came down and got their strong on at Adonis Athletics Granville. And basically, it was just a massive day of training where people came in. We went through the squat, then everybody squatted, and me and Will and Carlos from Adonis Athletics Castle Hill, as well as Alan, who was an upcoming coach with another upcoming Adonis franchise opening soon. We were all walking through and giving everybody feedback. Then we went on to the bench press, walked through the technique of that. Then everybody bench pressed and smashed their records there. And then we went on to the deadlift to finish it off, and absolutely just was blown away by the atmosphere that was created, and just the crazy amount of the number of people that were hitting PBs after PBs, and I guess everybody enjoyed themselves. The response was fantastic. But through the whole day, as we were going through and watching everybody do what they do their lifts, and giving everybody feedback, there was certain patterns that we were noticing that we had to fix with people. And I think one of the number one things that was common across all squat, bench press, and deadlift that everybody out there can improve, can work on, and should work on is upper back strength. It was evident that there was a lack of upper back strength in a number of ways in all through the different lifts. And one of the main ones was when people had the squat on, they would have like their elbow cocked back when the bar's on their back, so they couldn't keep the elbow like right under. And that was because one of the reasons for that is because the upper back, if the upper back is weak and can't shelf the bar properly, what you end up doing is you rely on your arm to shelf the bar because the upper back can't support it. The other reason, the other way is when people sort of hunch over when they unrack the bar and they step out. They are in this really hunched over position. They can't keep their chest up. They can't stay stiff and erect up top in the thoracic area. So that was one way that we found out. And then we went on to the bench press, and we noticed that a lot of people, as the bar was coming down, they were sinking the chest instead of keeping the chest up. Because what you're supposed to do is you're trying to get the chest up to meet the bar, almost like the bar's coming down and you're like getting the chest up to meet the bar halfway. That's what you want to be doing. That's the cue you want to be giving yourself when you're bench pressing. And so what was happening was people were coming down, and as the bar was coming down, the chest was sinking and sinking more, was getting flatter against the bench. And then when the bar was on the chest, they would like almost completely collapse, which is again a sign of upper back weakness and not holding that position tightly, not being able to keep the chest up, especially when the bar reaches the chest, because obviously that puts some kind of a load on your chest that you have to support. And then we went on to the deadlift, and again it came out and it became evident where there was problems with upper back tightness and strength, where people would start the deadlift or pull and they either couldn't get in a proper position to start with, so their chest would be hunched over, or they would start well, but as they pull, they would suddenly collapse. They couldn't maintain that. And so off the ground, it becomes really easy to do that, to have a more rounded back, especially a rounded upper back approach. Sure, you'll pull the bar off the ground much easier, but you destroy your lockout. You have a real hard time locking out. So that's one of the things that we all picked up across the board from a majority of people that were in attendance. And I guarantee you, if you have those sort of symptoms, if you have those kind of problems in your lifts, and you notice those things, if you work on your upper back strength, those problems will start to alleviate. Or at least that's one of the ways to fix the problems. I'm sure there are many other reasons that can be looked at, but that's definitely one, and it's severely, I think, overlooked. Just back development, back strength, upper back strength. And so how do you bring up these upper back development and strength? Very easy. Start rowing. Start rowing heavy and often. So in my experience, things like lat pull downs and chin ups and stuff like that are awesome. They're excellent, but I don't know. They're just not quite as effective, I found, for me anyway, and our athletes, as rowing. They should be in there. So things like lat pull downs, whether it be wide grip, narrow grip, underhand, chin ups, pull ups of various different grips and stuff like that, should definitely be in the program. But I think the main focus and where people sort of fail is the ability to be able to row and row heavy. Any kind of rowing, really. So we've got T-bar rows, chest supported rows, seated cable rows, bent over rows, pen lay rows, dumbbell rows, and all of them in different grip widths and angles, and also strict and maybe with a little bit of a cheat, I guess. Both of them that go a long way, but definitely put those in your program and start seeing how much of a difference it starts to make to your pulling strength and pushing strength, like bench press strength and obviously squat strength, and being able to maintain position. Hopefully that helps out. Try it out. Let us know. Leave your comments below, and check out the highlight video of the training day. That's on our YouTube page, obviously. I'll leave the link in the comments below. So check it out. Let us know what you think, and stay tuned. More episodes coming up. This is Amir Fazeli from Adonis Athletics. Out.